Alright, everybody. This is Zaha. I'm the first time trying to stream Day of Dragons. Start up a new map. Let's see. Let's just do I guess a German PvE server. Unfortunately, you gotta wait for loading sometimes. And let's go with this little guy. Looks like the dragon from How to Train Your Dragons. Go with male, spawn it in. Alright, you start out as a little egg. Press E to hatch. Alright. So I'm toothless. Since I'm a baby, I can't yet fly. Don't have enough bile. Gotta go find some food. Let's see. Got mushrooms. Let's see if we can eat the mushrooms. Apparently not. Keep on going downhill. Help us find some water. Now, I've played this game before, but it's been about a year and a half. It's early access. And when you start being able to get big enough that you can fly, you may want to go into your settings and controls. I found that trying to fly, you at least unless they've changed the controls, you have to invert your up because the way they have it set, you have to jump and fly, but you've got to like press forward and back. Now, if you invert it, you're just pressing forward, and it will have you going forwards and up. And that way, the backwards will be going down. Still just moving along. Running low on stamina. Now, there's several games out like this nowadays where you take the part of the creature. There's the Isle, and you're taking the place of a dinosaur. Day of Dragons, there's a lot of different dragons you can get. You have to grow up to a full-size dragon Then you have to breed with another dragon to get uh, unlock type of dragon that you can start over from scratch. There's also giant rock golems that you can fight and eventually unlock to be able to play as. So you can become invisible by holding down Q with this type of dragon. Other dragons have different abilities. This dragon's attack is a plasma base, but currently we don't have any food in us, so we don't have the materials needed to be able to use a plasma attack. Other dragons use fire, lightning, ice. There are DLCs, so you can get new types of dragons. That depends on if this is the type of game you want to play. Press C, it drops your wings, you start going slower again, but it builds up your stamina quicker. Hit V and it shows you a different type of view. I'm assuming that's heat vision to see creatures that you can hunt down. Your left trigger or left mouse button is your attack. Your right mouse button is to show your pointer icon. So when you're going to shoot your energy or breath attack, tab opens up your emote screen. Shift lets you run faster. Escapes your menu. And your 1, 2, 3 keys are your shouts, your emotes, like quick emote. Gets to be nighttime. This is a world of dragons, so there's no light. So that's when you're really going to want to turn on your heat vision, your nighttime vision. Now, if you're playing with friends and they're further along, they can help you out with getting you food, picking you up and taking you to an area that's safer for you. Or if you're playing with people that are more toxic, they may pick you up and drop you off in unsafe areas. There are crevices that in this game that you could get stuck in, so if you're not old enough to fly out of the crevice, you'll get stuck and die. I don't speak German, so I don't know what anybody is saying currently in Global. Still just moving right on down this hill. Hoping to find some water and maybe a small creature to eat. I know it's kind of boring here. It's one of those games to get started is really boring unless you have friends already in the game or that are starting with you in the game and you could talk to. Right now, none of my friends are playing this game, so it's just me starting out here on my own. Most of my friends like to play Ark or 7 Days to Die. Call of Duty's another big one, but I stopped playing that since they cross-platformed and so many PC players are apparently cheating nowadays. You can see in the bottom right, there's a little water icon saying that I'm thirsty. I'm hoping that ahead of me is a lake and not a ocean, because in these types of games, lake and river water you can drink, but ocean water will you can't even try to drink, or if you do, it's toxic. All right, here we go. There's water. Come on, get on down there. There was a North American server, but it already had 100 people playing it, so I didn't try to get into that one. Luckily, so far, I haven't seen anything about any creatures in the water that could eat you up. The game The Isle, there are gators and whatnot that can get you when you try to drink from the water, so that makes us a little bit safer. Here we go. Now I'm at water. Gotta hold E to drink. Keep on drinking for a bit to build that up. Just got wet from jumping into the water. Still haven't seen any type of wild creatures. That's one thing that I wish they'd do for this game is put more small wild creatures in there that you can find and eat. That way you can build yourself up more easily. I don't think PvP would be that big of a deal if they added some more random creatures, whatever size they've got. And I think PvP would be a lot more fun to have more creatures. You gotta dodge and weave away from the bigger ones, and you gotta hunt down the smaller ones so you can eat and whatnot. I think that would be a lot more fun, but I'm not the creator of this game, so I can see the bottom bar there says half gray and half empty. So I'm assuming that that might be my hunger meter or part of my stamina meter. Once you get larger, it's a lot easier to find food and whatnot. Then you're just flying around. You look down, you see something running around, you chomp it. But when you're small and alone, it's not quite that easy. As you can see, that's regular vision. You have three walking speeds: the super slow, the regular walking speed, like with your wings out right now, and then you're sprinting. Not a very easy game to just really get into at first. But like a lot of games nowadays, they're not exactly easy to get into. When I first started Ark over 10 years ago, I was running around on a beach getting slaughtered by everything that came at me. I think that would actually be more interesting than just walking around trying to find something to eat. I just wish Ark could have done more to streamline their gameplay because they keep on doing things that are upsetting the community. And this game right now doesn't have a large community because it's early access still and still has some things to work out. They're regularly coming out with bug fixes for this game and new dragons and new creatures to play as. Oh, there we go. Bottom right corner, you can see that I'm hungry. And since I haven't seen any creatures so far, I'm guessing that I'm probably going to starve to death. Alright, filled up on water. Let's see about swimming. Swimming is extremely slow. Starting to get light out again, it looks like. Oh, okay, that's just the stars in the sky. That's good. Yeah, not a particularly interesting game at first. Once you can get bigger, if you get to the right spot, there's small creatures around for you to find and eat. It gets a lot more interesting. If you can find a group of people that are on that are already have a nesting area and they'll have food over there and they'll help you out, then that'll get a lot more interesting. But this is one of those you just run around on your own type of games and try to discover the world and grow and improve. In fact, there's so little to do right now, it's hard for me to even come up with anything to say. This is something that I should probably be doing once I've got a creature that's more advanced. Alright, we just did a sniff, trying to get a scent of anything, and there's nothing around for us to get a scent of. You try to get a scent by holding F. Alright, still nothing. No scents. No other creatures to find. Oh, there we go. Finally got a scent. Let's try to get a scent again, see if the creature's moved on. There we go. Now it might get more interesting. There we go. Something's better than nothing. There we go. Little creature we can attack. Looks like a little dark crab. Oh, we killed each other. Let's try it again. Press E to hatch. There it is. I see something. There we go. Oh, killed me before I could even do anything. Let's try a bigger guy. Here's a flame dragon. Go to night vision. Try to get a good scent. Oh, there's something close. There's a bunch of somethings this time. I think that said something about mutation point is available. Let's get around this log. Here we go. Let's see, get another good sniff. Hold E to eat it. Feel sickly for eating the mushroom. But here's a scent on a creature. Off to the side there's water. So that's what the blues are showing me. Pink is showing me a creature I can find and hunt. Hopefully hunt. There we go. Gotta go up there. Oh, there we go. It's hurting me. I'm hurting it. Hopefully I can kill it. There we go. I killed it. Now I'm eating. There we go. Eating something worthwhile. Now we've eaten something. I'm still in pain, but I'm gonna go get some water now. There we go. Got some water. Let's find something else to eat. Oh, don't even have to find it. It's right there. Hold to eat again. There we go. Now it gets a lot more interesting. Bigger creatures, sturdier, better at fighting. The greens are showing me mushrooms that are poisonous. The blue is showing me water. The pink is showing me where other creatures are. Hold to eat. Still haven't completely eaten that creature. That's the one I killed earlier. Let's see if we can find something else that's... Oh, there we go. There's another creature. Don't have enough bile. Health isn't great, but we'll try eating this guy again. He got me hurting pretty bad, but there we go. Eat him up. T removes the chat screen. Don't really need it right now. There we go. O is the chat with others. Let's see. And I is for going into your stat screen and your map and everything. Shows you your time of day, the region, temperature, your comfort level. Unfortunately, I'm kind of hurting on health, so I'm just going to sit here for a bit, build up some health. My hunger's not too bad. Let's go ahead and eat some more. Hunger is currently at 0%. My growth is plus 50%, probably because I've eaten. I don't want to get into another fight till I'm at least up to 50% health. I'm not sick with anything right now. I'm too young to have bile. Try to get back down to the water, fill up on some of that. There we go. Shows me where the water's at. Back down the hill to the pond. There we go. There's our pond. Can't get over top of the roots of this tree, so we'll just come on down here. Nope, not gonna mess with him. Don't want to get hurt again yet. At least this time we spawn into an area where there's creatures you can eat. As you can see, our growth is going up. Stamina's increasing again. A lot better time with this guy than we had with that first one. Remember, don't eat those mushrooms unless you desperately have to. Alright. Is there anything else here for us to find? Not much to do right now because you're little. Can't fly yet. Oh, there we go. We're starting to fly. Don't have a lot of stamina yet, so flying's not a real much of an option. Let's see. Got some hunger going on. Need some more stamina. Let's go ahead and sniff again. See where that little guy is. There we go. Somebody's up here. There we go. There's one. Let's eat him up. We're still hungry. Oh, wow. We were really hungry. It's because we're growing a little bit faster now. As you can see, as your stamina goes up, your hunger and thirst goes up. Your health is just sitting there, kind of slowly raising back up. There we go. Somebody's out here. Somebody that wants me to eat them. They want to assist in my growth. There you are. There's somebody that wants to assist in my growth. Oh, that guy's got me hurt. That guy's big time got me hurt. I better go back down the watering hole and hang out until I can heal up a bit. Leave that guy sitting there. Don't want to get into a fight just yet. Not with so little health going on. Yeah, when you're small, the world's a big place. When you get bigger, it kind of shrinks down on you. Trying to fly, but there's only so much you can do. Try coming up to this hill a little bit, see if that works. Yeah, still too small. Only get you a little bit off the ground right now. Cute little dragon, though. We're just gonna sit here and wait for a minute while we're trying to build up some health. We're increasing in our growth, but our health isn't great right now. It's not a good thing to try to fight something when you're finally figuring out the game again after a year and a half not playing. Oh, there we go. There's somebody. Let's try to see if we can fight this one. A little hungry, a little hurt. A little meal couldn't hurt. Go. How'd that do for hunger? It did a little bit. There we go. It helped out my health some, helped out my hunger a bunch. As I said, not an exciting game at the beginning, but it gets a lot better as you get on. You just got to get to the point where you're big enough to be able to fly and fight and everything else. Find some of the newer, bigger creatures you can fight and fly around and find and chomp on. It's a little bit more relaxed of a game than some others. Gonna search around a little bit. Don't want to just sit in one spot and get bored the whole time. Look, it's a rock. There's a rock. It's a tree. It's another tree. It's a bush. Oh, hold on. Spam calls, lots of them lately. Don't know why. They all want to find out about my warranty on my car. It's funny, when my old car was 15 years old, they'd call me up almost as much as they do now saying, can we help you on your car's warranty? It's like, no, my car's 15 years old. It's got no warranty. Well, he just came up at me. Let's eat him. Let's eat him. He wants to get eaten. There we go. Eat him again. A little bit more. Snack time with the spider bugs. something else. I don't have a lot of health on me. A little bit thirsty. Let's go see if we can find some water again. Oh, gotta go this way. Gotta get some water. Get up over here. Find our little pond. There we go. Some water again. Let's see if the mushrooms do anything besides get us toxic stat. How do we sleep? At least the toxic stat doesn't seem to be taking my health down any. Got my stamina up. See if we can sniff anything. Come on. Go. Sorry, I just got a spam call from the Biden Harris, whatever trash spam number. Let's see if we can find anything again. I see some. I see some. I don't even have to sniff for it this time. I see it. All right. Getting the food. Eating the bugs. Eat it again. Continue getting bigger. All right. A little bit thirsty. About 50% growth. Starting to rain. There we go. All filled up. Halfway to being a big boy. A little bit closer to being able to fly. There's another bug. I'll sit here for a minute because I doubt anybody's watching this stream. Build up a little bit more health. I've got some buddies that are sending me in a group text chat. We're all trying to go fishing this weekend, and they're all cussing each other because one of them's got beach tags and wants to do burnouts and donuts in the sand, and the other's like, no, I actually want to catch fish. Me, I just want to catch a buzz. It tried to hit me. I was running by, it was right there, it tried to hit me. That means it wants to become food. Where'd it go? These bushes are in the way. There it is. You tried hitting me. Oh, you see I'm getting bigger. I was about the same size as these guys. Now I'm bigger than them. That's what happens. You keep on eating, you get a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. Stick around the watering holes until you get big enough to fly. Then you can go see the world. Takes a little bit of effort, but there we go. Got some water. A little moist. Oh, there's another bug. Let's go kill a bug. I'm full on food. I'm full on water. 60% up. Once I get to 100%, I'll be the next size up. Then I'll be growing, probably having a second growth spurt. But at that point, I should be able to fly easily. Just run around a little circle here, get the hunger up. Almost able to fly. Eat a little bit more. Drink a little bit more. Run around the trees. Find another bug. Oh, I hear one. There he is. Just barely able to see him. Eat some more. Not hungry just yet? There we go. Eat them the rest of the way. See the gold bar at the bottom. That should be our growth bar. Drink up. Keep on running around. Flap around. Run out of stamina. Still not enough bile, so gotta wait till I get bigger before I can use my flame. As I said, not a lot going on. It's kind of boring until you level up, or until you grow up some. Oh, there's a bug. There we go. Eat them. Let's see. Been doing this for over an hour, trying to figure out how to play and try to grow my little dragon. So, this definitely takes a while to get yourself up and Stronger, better, faster, bigger. I sound kind of boring because right now this part of the game is kind of boring. As you can see, we're getting bigger. Here we go, here we go. Munchy, munchy, munchy. Don't worry though, these are not the biggest creatures you're going to find. You're going to find bigger, better prey. And then eventually you're going to find enemies. Not really hungry or thirsty right now. So I'm not in a crazy rush to find anything. Just a nice leisurely stroll through the woods. See if we can smell anything again. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all around here. Does he smell any water now? Nope. No water, no bugs, no nothing. Still not smelling anything. Think I might see a watering hole ahead. Maybe. smell food. I want to find a watering hole. So I'm going to go this way because the mini map makes it look like there's water up this way. Let's see, does that bush actually feed me anything? Nope. Ah, there we go. So when you go into the screen by pressing I, you hit enter so you can use your cursor around it. And you can start seeing more information. Got your mutations. So you got to keep on breeding. Alright, so survival plus 3% food, satisfaction per point, 1% thirst satisfaction per point, increases max hunger by 3 per point, increases the distance that scent is detectable by 25 meters, each point doubles the range, tiny increase to critical chance, tiny increase to critical damage, small increase to critical evasion, small increase to critical protection, and allows eating carcasses. Let's go with that. Because agility increases walking, swimming speeds by 2% per point, increases flight bank rate, a bunch of other stuff for flying. Social is for nesting, so it increases higher chance to carry exotic skins, stacks with mate, decreases egg laying times, increases nest capacity, slightly increases perfect gene crit chance, moderate increase to critical protection, small increase to critical damage, dominant, bite force, strength, critical damage, critical protection, increases chance to passing on your genetics to your eggs, and increases chance to pass dominant skins to the eggs, increases radius to a nest is protected by parents' presence by 10 meters, greatly increases gene upstack critical chance, grants the ability to see recessive genes, fast plus 5 to max stamina, plus 5 to max bile, plus 10 to all speeds, plus 1.75 flight acceleration, critical evasion, critical chance, greatly reduces attack cooldown. Survivor plus 2% damage reduction, plus 5% health, plus 5% armor, plus 5 health regeneration, plus 5% incoming healing, plus 5 toxin tolerance, plus 5 thirst tolerance, plus 5 hunger tolerance, plus 5 bleed tolerance, plus 5 critical chance, plus 5 critical damage, plus 5 critical protection, plus 10 critical evasion. So, those are your mutations. Passing on to your kids. Dragon pearls allow you to equip things, and your genetics, well, this is a brand new critter, so I'm not all that great going right now. Oh, but I'm hungry, and I'm thirsty. Let's see if we can find us some food and water. Oh, there we go. There's water. Where there's water, there will be food. Hopefully. Because my dragon is probably tired, that's why its stamina is only going up to half. Oh, there's water. There we go. Get something to drink. I think this is our good old watering hole that we've been to a bunch. I hear a critter. There's a critter. There we go. Getting a lot bigger than these guys, so they're a lot easier to eat. I don't think I even took much damage from that. Oh, 2% damage from that little guy. Let's go eat a mushroom. And another mushroom. Let's see if we can sleep. Oop, that's a different one. That's thermal vision. So you got night vision, you got heat vision. toxins no longer spreading. There's a little critter I can eat. Let's eat them. Barely takes any effort now to kill and eat these guys. One whole chomp and that guy was done. 96.7% growth. Oh, more snackums. There we go. Eat them all up. Drink some water. .1%. Sickness is going down. Here we go. Let's see what we got. So I don't know how to find mutation points. I saw something briefly for a second earlier. Mutation point available. Let's see if... Ah, there we go. Now we got a mutation point available. What's this? So, let's go with Agile. Oh, we're big enough. It's gonna let us fly, hopefully. There we go. Now we're flying. Oh, don't hit the trees. There's a bug. Eat the bug. Now the game can change. Just gotta be careful not to run into trees while you're flying. It will knock you down and hurt. There we go. And we're still growing to the next level. The ability to fly is a game changer. Let's get some stamina up first. Then we'll try to get out of these woods. Soon enough, those bugs aren't going to be big enough for me to even bother with. Trying to take off going uphill is not easy. See that strut though? That's the pimp walk. Yeah, I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. Yeah. Alright, quest. Becoming a brood watcher. The brood watchers have settled in the forgotten forest, lush grasslands. Speak to the alpha brood watcher and learn about their kind. Find and speak to the alpha brood watcher. Alright. Got my stamina up. Come on. There we go. Now we're flying. Gotta be careful. We're in the woods. Some big trees around here. Don't want to hit any of the trees. Alright. I landed. Learning to fly is not all that easy. Gotta build up the stamina to be able to fly. But I think that's enough for this today. I hope if anybody watched and enjoyed, and maybe learned something with me. You all have a good day.